Good evening, friends. Happy Sunday to all of you. President Biden has a very big announcement on his Build Back Better Act, and many lawmakers are now pushing for a new deadline to approve a massive social spending bill. A fourth round of stimulus checks may begin being distributed this month. Dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for more details on the social spending package. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chance of winning the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. And in a video later today, friends, I'll be announcing today's winner, so do stay tuned for that video. According to Business Insider, President Biden reportedly told Democratic donors at 2 California fundraisers that he needed some legislative firepower to help him get his priorities passed on Capitol Hill. This is a nod to the thin margins that Democrats hold in Congress. At the second fundraiser in Los Angeles, Biden remarked on the evenly divided Senate, where he has had to rely on Vice President Harris's tie-breaking votes and unanimous Democratic unity in order to get his biggest priorities over the finish line. According to sources familiar with the matter, President Biden said, "We need 2 more senators," referencing Senate Democrats Kristen Sinema of Arizona and Joe Manchin of West Virginia. They are 2 moderate lawmakers who have upended some of the biggest domestic policy items since the beginning of his term. While Biden has been able to rely on Sinema and Joe Manchin in their support for his judicial nominees, he stumbled with them on negotiations regarding the Build Back Better Act, which is the multi-trillion-dollar social spending package that is still being negotiated on. The U.S. president did not call out the lawmakers by name, but said that they're slowing up what we're able to do. Democrats right now are facing a difficult electoral roadmap this year, as they are defending narrow majorities in both houses of Congress, while also contending with President Biden's low approval ratings. The president said he was hopeful that the party could perform well and have asked donors to help him achieve his legislative goals. If Democrats could pick up 2 Senate seats without losing any of their current members, they would have a 52-seat majority. That is enough to potentially weaken the filibuster and pass bills without requiring support from either Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. Senator Manchin said at a World Economic Forum panel that he believes lawmakers will be able to get something done. He has said that the new package should fight inflation, reduce the deficit, and address climate change. He has also told reporters last week that all 50 Senate Democrats should be able to support a bill that cuts prescription costs. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Senator Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema will ever sign off on the Build Back Better Act? The Federal Reserve will also dominate the conversation for investors this week. The central bank's latest policy meeting will be held later this week, with the Fed expected to announce at least another 0.50% increase in its benchmark interest rate on Wednesday afternoon. The Fed will also release its latest summary of economic projections on Wednesday, offering officials forecasts for GDP growth, inflation, and other future rate hikes. Following last Friday's data on inflation, investors are now bracing for the potential of a more aggressive interest rate increase, perhaps as soon as this week. The Bureau of Labor Statistics May Consumer Price Index unexpectedly rose 8.6% in May, stoking worries on Wall Street that inflation has become more entrenched in the U.S. economy, potentially pushing Fed officials to make a more heavy-handed action in efforts to slow surging costs. This relentlessly aggressive stance could include raising interest rates by 0.75%. This crisis has led to a new era of inflation inequality, economists warn, in which poor households bear the brunt of these rising prices. A recent analysis found that low and middle-income U.S. households have spent about 7% more in 2021 for the same products that they bought in 2020 or 2019. That translates into about $3,500 for the average household. Friends, That is why it is very important that our lawmakers in Congress take immediate action to help Americans financially, especially low and middle income households. Friends, the keyword for this video is barn owl. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is barn owl, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel.
I rise to support the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act, a strong bipartisan step to assure that women are no longer forced to choose between maintaining a healthy pregnancy and a paycheck, a choice that for many has serious health consequences. This landmark legislation advances the health of women and children, the financial security of families, and really the dynamism of our American economy. And its passage, which while long overdue, is particularly urgent as the lives and livelihood of so many have under threat from the coronavirus. And again, I thank you, Mr. Leader, Mr. Chairman, and Mr. Katko, and Mr. Nadler, and so many others for their leadership in passing this bill, and thanks to all the co-sponsors. Again, as a mother of 5, I'm especially proud to support the bill and want to salute all the mothers and women who have spoken out, also risking professional retaliation to end pregnancy discrimination in the workplace. This is what this means. It means that too often when a pregnant worker asks for a temporary job-related accommodation, she will be fired or pushed into unpaid leave, deprived of her paycheck and health insurance when she needs them most. This is particularly true in many fiscally taxing jobs, which tend to be low-wage and traditionally dominated by men. And that is why we must pass the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act, putting in place a clear, explicit pregnancy accommodation framework similar to the standard that is in place for decades for workers with disabilities, which I was proud to be part of. Our distinguished leader, Mr. Hoyer, has been a major leader in that regard.
Well, my amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much for joining me every day and watching my videos. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed Sunday.